Hello, my name is Shadley. Welcome back for another episode of Ep15 as Hedjaz. In previous episode, we were mostly just building up things, nothing too big. We managed to get the industrialists at least into the government, although the government isn't all that happy right now, so we might have a bit of problems there. Trying to get the property women in right now, but that's having some issues. But we'll see if we can't get that in. We've got a lot of radicals. We've still got the famine kind of going, but we did manage to fix the Laristan's market problems there, which is quite nice. Also getting another coal mine in there eventually. We've got quite a bit of things underway first. I did put in another construction office in here, or a couple of construction offices. I'm just going to put those to the top of the list and get those done sooner rather than later. But the investment pool transfer, so that's getting basically half the construction goods needed, but that's just for the private construction sector. But we've got so much money in the investment pool in there. It's a little bit disheartening. So the pump tracks is coming along, and then we're getting the road rail engine, which is going to lead to electricity. That could actually be quite handy as well. So I think for the moment, we'll probably just focus mostly on getting our economy sort of a bit more independent. Of course, we're still paying £23,000 per week to Egypt. Are we actually... Oh, right, we're actually number 12 on the GDP list here. But we managed to get our literary rate to 51% already, which is not too shabby, actually, all things considered. It looks like we are still gaining radicals. Oh, losing loyalists. I mean, suppose since we've got a lot of groups that are very upset. So, yeah, education access minus 20%. Noble privileges, so we lose a bit of money. But there's a chance that we'll pass this law, at least. It's not a large chance, mind you, but there's a chance. If we look at the... Oh, importing iron from the British market, so that's not profitable, eh? Yeah, it's not really profitable. Alright then, let's... Well, the silk, we don't import a lot, but we don't produce any ourselves, so that'll probably be fine. Steel importing routes, would there be any good... Well, I suppose we might just want to save the bureaucracy right now. We're still paying a lot. We're slowly getting the construction sectors, at least, so the construction, or the private sector at least, will be constructing faster and faster. And then we're going to start using more and more of the investment pool overall. I mean, to be fair, if we didn't have to pay, like, what, 20% of our income total? Descenders break ranks. Splitters... Well, damn it. Well, maybe we'll take them, and we'll just stop passing this. I suppose that's going to start reducing all this nastiness in the interest group right now. At least for the time being. So now we're making money. I believe that the techs will start spreading faster as well. So that'll definitely help. Pump track is now... How much? 3 years away still. I suppose we could have seen it there as well. But yeah, it's still going to take a while. Electric broadcast, there's a decent bit of support for it. 28%. But again, that would reduce the taxation capacity. Although, I suppose it would reduce the institution stuff over here. So we'd spend less bureaucracy over there. So in theory, it could still help. We could of course try to go to wealth voting. The landowners would not like that, but intelligentsia and industrial would definitely would. We'll start with 10% support only though. We could give it a try. Maybe that would allow us to get a bit less power for the landowners and then slowly start getting some better laws in there. Right, there's a bit of support for preserve the land and voting. I'm not surprised by that, to be fair. Right, in the meanwhile, we're getting the lead mine in Yemen, and then after that we're going to get 2 government administration buildings, which are hopefully going to fix our bureaucracy issues for the time being. And then another railway and some barracks, naval bases and all that. The voice of the nation. Ooh, some prestige. Well, that's quite handy. Now, we can't go any higher than on the list here. Actually, no, we could go to number 23, but we can't go any higher than that. Because of the fact that we're still a subject nation. I do wonder, though, if we were to do the... Oh, Egypt is... Oh, there's a diplomatic player in Nile already. Oh, they want to ban slavery. Alright. I mean, yeah, fair enough. I don't think I can actually pass any slave laws yet, can I? We've got 0% chance on all of those. So yeah, we can't change the slavery laws in here, unfortunately. We've got a little bit extra authority being used as well. I suppose our ruler's popularity is not what it could be. Oh, landowners are not paying taxes. We're still making money, oddly enough. Well, I mean, they are paying some taxes, but the income from agriculture, ranching, plantations is reduced quite drastically. Well, the tax income anyway. I do wonder if... Oh, is Egypt... Oh, they are fighting their war now. And I think they are fighting over there, aren't they? Yeah, I think they are. I think now is our chance to do independence war. Assuming that no one else would join in there. We've got the money, we've got the better troops, I think. We don't actually have enough troops to beat them in... or attacking them. But what I can do... Oh, now they've got 170 battalions against me here. Right. Oh, the general died. Right, I remember now. Recruit a general in Ethiopia. Artillery commanders, that's more offensive. More much chance offense. That would be actually a pretty good attacking leader. Or we could go for the cautious, that would be less morale loss. Or the open terrain commander. You've got a shell shocker though, so that might not be all that handy. I think I'm going to go with the artillery commander here. From the Sunni ulema, and then I suppose what we're going to do is we are going to go and promote you. So you can have all your armies, we can mobilize. We're going to go on the defensive there first. I'm also going to mobilize the other general, which has a lot better defensive qualities overall. And then we have a comparison of the qualities of the units, so they got 52 on average defense there. We got over 80. And we got better offense. But, like, it's just going to be... Oh, now the damage in relations. I'm not surprised by that. But yeah, they got pushed out of Crete, I suppose. So now it's just a matter of the Austrians do a landing in there. Meanwhile, we can maybe push further. I do wonder, though. Could I maybe ask for some... I could sway countries. Ooh, Britain might be joining here. Now, what would you require? A treaty port? In where? Ooh, Lower Egypt, actually. Lower Egypt treaty port. Britain. Oh, they got USA supporting them. They want to ban my slavery. Alright then. How about we I'll send you down to defend that one against the Americans. They've got a bit better troops. But if we get Britain to help us, we could also get Russia to help us, maybe. Yeah, there we go. So now they're back to worried. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and take the treaty port from Somaliland. That's 5 points. And then, let's see, I could maybe ask for a little bit of state, like the rest of Lebanon. Oh, Lebanon. Now, that would be pretty difficult to sort of keep supplied. We could take the rest of Eritrea, I suppose. That would give us a bit more land, and then, you know, it would be something that we can utilize later. And now they abandoned because they... Okay. Alright then, I'm down to 10... So that's a... Treaty... No, we can't... Right, okay. So it's just me versus them. I mean, I can probably hold off the Americans back, at least for a while. I don't know about the Egyptians here. I mean, we've got a decent defense. We've got okay amount of troops there. We'll be expanding our military a little bit. I suppose it all depends if the Austrians will start landing troops into northern Egypt or something and pull back the Egyptian troops. We can then start pushing further. But yeah, the fact that the British just decided to pull out of the combat. I think independence should be our primary goal still. I mean, if we lose, we get rid of slavery, so it's not necessarily that bad. I'm hoping that we can pass the wealth voting soon, though, because that would be quite useful. So the Americans might be... I suppose at least we've got land connection around here. The stuff over here might be... Our Barclay address goes ever right. Alright, I guess we won't pass that voting law then. That's kind of a little bit frustrating at times. It's just like everything that you do is just, you know... Oh, you know what? You're not going to pass this law. Of course, I do start them with fairly low chances a lot of the time, but, like, I don't have, like... Consider the landowners own so much of the cloud still. I've tried to start lowering it, but it's just time-consuming thing. So yeah, I can't invite Russia into this. They would still be willing to join, but it's just, I don't have the maneuvers. I can't get rid of any of these, like the treaty port in Somaliland, for example. Well, actually, I do want that. So are the Americans bringing any more than that? When are they arriving? Okay, they're arriving now, so they're just defending. Now they're going to be advancing. They got okay attack there, but we got okay defense, so I think we might be able to hold them back. At least for a while. A lot, again, will just depend on what Austrians will do. If the Austrians distract the Egyptians enough, I might be able to start pushing from the south with the artillery commander in here. Do we have... Right, so I'm going to push in the barracks to be built first. We need the extra troops for this war as soon as possible. And also, we should probably slow down a little bit for this war. So now we've got our independence war. Right, so that's attacking us. That's going to be attacking us. We are outnumbered greatly. But at the same time, at least our troop quality over here is, well, it's not that much better, to be fair. Oh, that's American troops only in here attacking. Okay. So both sides were just fighting the Americans, basically. Now, there is, I suppose, a chance that Americans will... They are already fighting another war against Japan. They haven't done any landings in there, though. So what is that war about? Oh, it's probably a war against someone else and then Japan took over, or... No, they want to conquer Tohoku. So, area over here in northern Japan, and then Japanese want to get the war reparations. So, the Americans have sent a lot of their troops in to my front lines right now. I mean, they've got, what, 37 and 40, so that's 77 battalions of their 250. So, okay, it's not that massive amount, but it's still quite substantial. But a lot will depend if we can hold our ground here. If we can, I suppose there might be a chance that... Okay, they've got a lot of troops advancing in here. We're going to be dealing a lot of damage to them, but I suppose we're actually taking more damage than they are. So why is the commander in here that they have? Cruel, expert offensive plan. Ah, okay. And pillager. But it's just the fact that they've got more troops in this combat. Well, to be fair, we're outnumbered almost 2 to 1 in that combat. And over here we are also being outnumbered. At least we are dealing damage. Oh, poor visibility as well. Army defense is plus 10% over here, so... We are going to lose these combats, but at least we are going to slowly whittle them down. Now, whether that's going to be enough, probably not. Organized crime suppressed. Oh. I guess we'll spend a bit more money. So, if I was to go for the ban slavery and war reparations, they would accept those. But I want to get my bloody independence. They wouldn't take both of those, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll just hold on for now. I suppose what I could do... I don't know if it's going to be very useful, but let's put in the Navy to raid convoys over here. And potentially we can start reducing the morale of the enemies over here in the Somaliland front. We can clear that one out, and then we can bring in the extra defenders over here to the main front line. To be fair, for their... Like, I don't think I can go below 0 war support yet. I mean, they'll probably do a landing at some point. But yeah, that's the first loss there, and that's going to be a loss over here as well. Shortly enough. I mean, again, we've inflicted a decent bit of casualties for them as well. Oh, but there, that's a lot of land that this should... Maybe uprising in Congo. So, have the Austrians done anything about their war in here? No, they have not. So, I don't think the Egyptians actually have any leaders on this war. At least none on the front that we have. It's a bit odd. I'm going to get a little bit more barracks built in the meanwhile, but no, the Americans just outnumber me so much that I can't hold this ground. I mean, I should have more troops, let's be honest. I should have more troops. I've got a decent population, and I've got okay economy to hold that. It's just the construction speed has been a bit limited, largely due to the fact that we're paying a lot of money to the Egyptians. We're still paying that money, by the way, as a tributary, even though we are at war with them. Which is a bit of an odd thing to do. Okay, the enemy had a bit of blunder here. They're still probably going to win this, thanks to the fact that we just don't have men there. Not enough, anyway. We are getting a little bit more troops into the Ethiopia front, but yeah, our war support is already pretty horrendous. Yeah, we're taking a lot of casualties in here. Alright then, alright then. They wouldn't take just one of these, so we'd have to go for both, or we have to fight all the way through. We're going to hold on for a little bit longer, but I think we are going to have to just accept the peace. Oh, hey, we actually managed to sink some of the American convoys here, so there is a chance that their morale will start going down. Hey, interventionism. Oh. Right then. How does that change the stuff? So we were in the agrarian zone, so we can subsidize things. We subsidize pretty much everything. And now the investment pool contribution efficiency is, well, is 0 for all of it, basically, but that's alright. So, how is the construction investment pool? We've got still 35 million in there. That's quite a bit. So, yeah, we're just slowly losing ground here. They can't get past the 0% yet until they get to my capital, but that is just a matter of time once they get through here. So, in order to avoid too much of turmoil in here, I reckon, or devastation and turmoil, I may need to just surrender soon enough. It's just, I can't fight all these great powers against me, in addition to Egypt. And since, especially the war... Oh, did they do a... No, they've not done a truce yet. So if the Austrians were to do their landing in here, then they might be able to... Well, I suppose the Americans would still not switch to that side, would they? But they started with a little bit less morale now with the Americans. We're still going to lose this, no doubt. But I think we are going to inflict a decent bit of casualties there. So how much is the American war support? It's 75 and 73 for the Egyptians. Shows them a better life. Alright. Oh, we still got the emergency relief stuff. I don't think we initially need to worry about that one. Well, I mean, we'll be out of time in 12 months there anyway, but this one, the standard of living there is alright. I'm just going to cancel that one. That's going to give us a little bit of the authority back, at least. That will maybe fix some of the issues that we have. Oh, now we're being attacked. Oh! Oh, no. Okay, never mind. For a moment, I thought that we had a chance there, but no, it's just all of our troops are in really bad condition. So I guess we're just going to have to capitulate. At least we don't have slavery anymore. So that's going to reduce the landowners' political power actually quite a bit. So now if we have a look at the landowner... Oh, right, yeah, they are a little bit upset there. But also that probably means that the government... Well, they haven't left yet, but I'm sure that they will. Of course, that wasn't... Well, I suppose it kind of was my fault, but at the same time... Oh, yeah, illegitimate government. Alright, can I reform the government into something that could be a bit more legitimate? I could bring in these in. It is still illegitimate government, admittedly, but at least we can start to... Well, no, we can't pass any laws. Never mind. Oh, restore agrarianism. Okay, okay. There's a lot of support for it. We may need to go for that. We might have to do the sort of trickery that we were doing before. But I think one lesson learned from that war is that we need a lot more troops. Get another 20 battalions from Ethiopia at least. We are building still more barracks, but also, I suppose, we did put in some more construction offices to be built, didn't we? No, we probably built them already. We've got 25 construction speed now. Actually, how much do we have? Oh, we got quite a bit of lack of iron still. So we don't really want to switch to the iron construction or iron frame construction yet. Gonna get another 2 construction offices there and another 3 over here. So that will get us a decent bit of extra construction speed. I mean, these should be built relatively quickly. Egypt is improving relations. Alright then, we're still paying way too much money to you bastards though. Oh, now coal input is pretty... Yeah, okay. Do we have market access in here? Just double checking. Nope. Shipping lane effectiveness 0%. Right, so I guess we need to do another reload after that, I guess. Right, there we go. So if we now just wait a week, it should refresh to a full 100. No. Shipping lane effectiveness. Fly network, it's... oh, right, well, I suppose it may have been the rate of convoys? I don't know. Right, well, I guess we won't get that back then, so no call for us, I guess. See, all of this would be so much easier if we win a subject of Egypt. Now, I know that that was going to be a problem, admittedly, but the AI has been causing a lot of issues this run, let's just say. Especially Prussia. Prussia is the enemy number 1 in this run. Well, enemy number 2 after Egypt. Okay, so we'll just wait 1 more week. And then we'll put on the... Oh no. Because it's illegitimate government, I can't even try to pass any of the laws out. Okay, let's have a look at the reform government. Is there any... How much do we need to have? 25. There is no way for us to get a legitimate current. Okay, how bad is that revolt gonna be? It's pretty bad. Okay, total it's gonna be 19, 20, 22 battalions. There's actually less than what we have. That's still pretty bad. But my luck, there's gonna be some Russia or something that was gonna... Well, not Russia, but France that is gonna join on the opposite side. Revolution is upon us. Islamic Party, oh. Aristocrat rebel, alright. Oh no. Oh wait, no, that's actually all on our side. Okay, good. For a moment I got a little bit worried there. But I suppose Egypt is going to do the fighting, oh, some of the fighting for us. Maybe? At least they're on our side. Oh, did we? Oh, we lost a general in here. Alright then, maybe that joined the other side. Okay, well, we'll take the brave one over here to be the leader of this army. And then just mobilize, and I guess just put on the offensive there. So now we're losing 5th. Oh, wow, yeah, that's crippling our income, that's for sure. Where do we... Oh, yeah, we got a front over there where they... Okay, yeah, sure, if you want to clear out that area first, you're allowed to do that. We'll just clear out the rest of this. I mean, this one's empty entirely. And Egypt should be helping us. The question is, of course, are they actually bringing any troops here? Probably not after the independence war that we just had. Well, such is life. I guess we're going to take a lot of debt in this. After the war, we should be able to recover. Well, it might take a while, but we should be able to recover at least. Oh, we lost Oromia, so that's going to reduce the... Yeah, okay. Well, those might actually still stay in the construction queue. For all we know. No, they did not. Okay. Never mind. Well, we're getting some art academies in the meanwhile. Oh, and that did impact quite a bit our construction speed as well. Well, we're still getting 10 for... Oh, right, food industry and Hedjaz. That's actually not a bad one. I suppose what we're going to do is... you're brave. Morale loss. Okay, you're just going to hold the ground here for a little bit. While the other one's going to clear out pretty much all of Ethiopia. And then should be able to just move through here and start clearing out the rear of the enemy. Of course, there's a chance that Egypt will send in troops, but again, I'm not counting on it. Oh, there we go. Slowly recovering with the money. So the revolt has started. They are going to be attacking... Oh, right. Oh, they've got a lot of troops in here. I didn't realize that they got this many units. And they've actually got more troops than I do. I mean, luckily... Well, I suppose they had raised all the conscripts. That's actually something that I could probably have done in the previous war. Okay, so our defense is actually holding here. Good. Although we're taking quite a bit of casualties, I'm pretty sure that they are losing them faster than we are. So we should be able to win this. Both sides are a bit exhausted there. In the meanwhile, we're just clearing out a lot of Ethiopia here, so they should be, or the Horn of Africa here, so they should be slowly losing their support faster. Oh yeah, it's 87 versus our 95. They've lost a lot. Because we don't have a... Well, I suppose we already control part of the iron mines there. There's still a lot to conquer here. I mean, this army is conquering as much as it can. But the question is this one holding? It's down to 2 battalions versus one of ours. Oh, no, we're going to lose that just about. They did a lot of casualties on the enemy. Now it's just a matter of, can we hold for long enough to this to be cleared? I mean, it would be nice if Egypt would actually help, but I do understand why they're not helping. They don't want me to do rebellions again. Although, I suppose if the aristocratic revolt takes over, then that might not be good for them. So where are we taking them? Oh, there we go. We took another bit of land there. Now it's... Oh, wow, 31. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we are going to go over here, and we are going to activate the conscripts a little bit. Activate conscripts over there. Get some more troops on that front line. While we just clear out the rest of this, hopefully. But we just clearly need more bodies on this front line. I mean, they are doing a bit of... Actually, they just cleared out that area. Where is the rest of their troops now? They're not here. Oh no, they've got 74 battalions here. So we are going to get at least a little bit of troops there, but not a lot. As soon as that is done, let's go ahead and put you on the... Oh, no, I can't put you there. Okay. In that case, I'm just going to move you over here on the main front line. They're down to plus 41 war support. We're losing a decent bit of water as well, but I think we can eventually force him to surrender. But now we should be getting... Oh, wow, we lost a lot of land there. Should be getting a little bit more troops in here soon enough. So we'll have 40 battalions versus... Oh, quinine unlocked. Oh, good. But that actually means that the malaria over here is not going to be quite as bad of an effect anymore. At least for colonization. Of course, we're not really colonizing, are we? Oh, there we go. So it's... Are we actually going to lose this? Oh, wow. We are going to lose this. At defense, I mean, surprise maneuvers, morale damage, okay, broken supply lines. Why do we have this bad defense in here? What are these troops? They are skirmish infantry, with shrapnel artillery. Why do they have such a terrible defense, though? Well, it doesn't really make sense. It shouldn't be that bad. As it is there. Like, what is their... Right, so their offense is 60, defense 90. So they've got a lot better defense on average. I suppose they got better generals. They got the stalwart defender general there, to be fair. So are we actually going to lose this bloody civil war? I don't think we are. Their war support is going down rather rapidly, so they'll probably surrender soon-ish. No, but I'm not the one that is... Right, actually, my war support is only 26. I was looking at the Egyptian one there. So Egypt is going to have to do the negotiations here. And if they're not doing anything, then I'm going to lose this war. Oh, dangerous equipment. Wait a minute, landowners... Oh, because they've seceded, so... Yeah, okay. They no longer have the same amount of influence. But the industrialists, I don't know... No, we're going to take the mortality rate there a little bit. Now, we're losing 54,000 while this war, or per week while this war is going, so I'd really want Egypt to actually negotiate the peace deal already. Of course, they're not going to do that. Not until the enemy has lost all their war support. And since they've started conquering a lot of the areas, our war support can actually go downwards. Okay, now we've got a bit of combat in here that we are going to win. Finally, a battle that we won. They're taking more casualties, and we are going to... The biggest problem with this is that we're going to lose so much of our worker population overall, because especially they activate the conscripts immediately, basically. I suppose that's one thing that I could do in here. Just activate the conscripts into these two states, or from those two states, and that will allow us to hopefully get the troops in here to be such levels that we can start attacking again. Oh, Patriotic Party has been formed. And there we go. Finally they capitulated. Okay, now we're actually making money again. Good. Well, not making money, but not losing a lot of money at least. So that's good. We're getting another food industry in Hedjaz soon. Government administration in Gondar. I will... Oh. I am losing a lot of bureaucracy suddenly. Oh, I know why that is. Those bastards decided to switch all the... Okay, that's going to take a few moments. Oh, I got the explosive cells already being... Oh, right, yeah, I've probably had that for a while, haven't I? Arms industries, we can probably go with the cannons right now. Because we don't have the steel. We'll go with that. We don't want to go necessarily with the reinforced ships, quite frankly. We've got some engines being produced. Steel mill is under... We had the steel mill underway, and they bastards decided to cancel that. Alright then. Let's put that back to the queue. Wait a minute, did they switch all the construction officers to use the steel or iron? Yes, they did. So no wonder that the iron price is going to be through the roof. We can save a lot of money by not doing that. Okay, I'm just going to do it through here. Okay, actually that was all of it. Right, then all the food industries, canneries. We could probably use the canneries now again. Pot stills, or pan stills would actually be even more money according to this. Okay, we'll try to go for that one. Sewing machines. This is going to take a few moments. I'll bring you back in a little bit. Right, so let's have a look at the parties in here. So we've got the Islamic Party with a lot of support there. I suppose the landowners now lost pretty much all of their clout because of losing and revolutionary struggle. Fair enough. So that means that the Islamic Party is probably going to be the number one, and then either Patriotic Party or Liberal Party might be the number two. The Free Trade Party is not going to be in the top portion of that anytime soon. So, oh, even the rural folk were pushed out. Oh, alright. God's will. You know, this clergy has been preaching in favor of the Islamic Party, convinced that the victory has been foreseen in Allah's plans. Or we can go a little bit more momentum for the Liberal Party. We'll go for the Liberal Party. Oh, speaking of which, intelligentsia is actually now quite influential. So we... Oh, hold on a minute. Well, we might as well wait for the election to be over. We might be able to form... Well, no, I think it's going to be religious and someone else. I'm not entirely sure who it's going to be in the government, but we're going to get the legitimacy up at least. Landowners are still very upset, of course, but that surprises no one. But at least we won the Civil War. We got a little bit extra battalions now, did we? So we started building some... Well, we didn't actually build any there yet, but we wanted to build another 10 over there. And we were building another 8 over there, so that's going to be the up to 60 battalions from Ethiopia total. Is there a lack of workers? No, that's actually a lot of unemployed in Yemen, oddly enough. Hold on a minute. Did they switch all the... No, actually the military is still the same. So the munitions price has just dropped suddenly a lot. Is that because there's not enough market access here? Because they probably... Yeah, they switched all the ports. Bloody hell. Right, well now we got the port in there, so we'll have the munitions be going into the market again, as well as all the lead and all that. Actually, another thing that I didn't check is all the rural stuff. I have a strange feeling that they may have caused a lot of problems there as well. So we got the coal mines operating still as they should be. The iron mines, if I wanted to go for the atmospheric stuff, I don't think we have enough coal for that. And now they switched to lead mines as well. Okay, well that's probably fine now. We've got 2 extra lead mines. Oh, but we could go for the dynamites again. It might increase some costs there, but at least that's going to be a lot more production. And... Oh, hold on a minute. Why have you gone for the rail transportation everywhere? We don't want to use the rail transportation everywhere. We don't have that much transportation production. Right, well that's switched. All of that is fine. Fishing walls, we're going to start using the trawlers again, or the clippers again. That might increase the clipper consumption a little bit, but it's not actually that much. I'm sure that that'll be fine. Okay, there we go. So we did that. Let's double check the ports. Everything used cargo ports. There we go. And then we are using a little bit of silk on the clothing production. But with that, we are unfortunately out of time. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also got the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.